Peace be upon you. I hope you all are doing well. Tooth decay is a very big problem. Nowadays, from children to adults, everyone faces dental issues. When a tooth gets decayed, it causes sensitivity to hot and cold, severe pain, makes eating and drinking difficult, the teeth look bad, and they become sensitive. Your life becomes filled with constant discomfort and pain. You feel discomfort all the time. So in today's video, I will tell you about things that will prevent tooth decay, and if you already have it, it will get better and heal. You need to watch today's video carefully. It has been made in great detail with a lot of research and many references. So let's get started with today's video without any further delay. First of all, we need to see that in today's times, there are many things around us that we know about, but we don't use them. These are simple things that are found in our kitchen, or if you go outside, you can find them growing on trees anywhere. Science has proven that these are excellent for your teeth and gums, but we don't know how to use them or how many times a day and in what quantity they should be used. So first, I will introduce you to something that will prevent cavities in your teeth. You need to write down and remember these two things. If you do these two things, you will never get cavities in your teeth. You must have noticed that even at the age of 80, some people, especially those living in villages, do not get cavities in their teeth. What is the reason for this? The very first reason is directly related to this. Whenever they eat, they always rinse their mouth after eating because food particles get stuck between the teeth after meals. Especially the top of the tooth may look fine, but when we do an x-ray, we find cavities between the teeth. So the basic reason for this is that the trapped food provides bacteria with a source of nutrition. And what is that nutrition? It's sugar. Sugar can be in any form, chocolate, toffee, or in food in kheer, adding extra sugar to tea or any other sauce. When sugar sticks to the teeth, all the bacteria in the mouth gather at that spot because for them it's basically food, nourishment. And when they consume it, they produce acid, which dissolves the outer layer of the teeth called enamel. Calcium phosphate is lost and a cavity or defect forms there, which keeps growing until it reaches the nerve underneath. This causes severe tooth pain, making it impossible for you to sleep at night. You wake up from the pain. This is a very dangerous process and should be avoided. The simple way to prevent it is, after eating at home, when you wash your hands, spend the same amount of time swishing water thoroughly in your mouth. After about 30 seconds, spit it out. This will make your mouth feel fresh and clean, and there will be no reason for your teeth to develop cavities. This is a very important point. And secondly, these two things are for prevention, right? The second thing is to always brush your teeth before going to bed at night. Research says that even if you skip brushing during the day or in the morning, as long as you brush at night, you won't get cavities in your teeth. This is extremely important because if you don't brush at night, food particles remain stuck to your teeth. And throughout the night, the process continues, which causes cavities to develop. When you wake up in the morning, you may experience toothache or sensitivity to hot and cold. You will face this problem rapidly. You just need to brush before going to bed at night. And when should you do it? 1 hour after dinner at night, not immediately. Have your dinner at night, wait for 1 hour, and then brush your teeth calmly before going to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, your mouth will feel fresh and your teeth will be protected and safe. So these were the two methods by which you can prevent cavities in your teeth. Now let's move on to the main issue, and I'll also tell you something very interesting at the end of the video. 3 such fruits or foods that will make your teeth as strong as steel. Because as you know, calcium phosphate is very important for the strength of your teeth. I'll mention them at the end. They're very inexpensive fruits, not expensive at all, and everyone can afford them. But before that, I must share those remedies I mentioned earlier. If you are facing any dental issues, here are 3 remedies you should definitely note down. They will be very useful for you. First of all, neem leaves are commonly available. They're not expensive at all. In fact, many people even have neem trees growing at their homes. You need to take 2 to 3 neem leaves, and what do? They eliminate harmful germs in the mouth, reduce acidity, and remove the sticky layer, dental plaque, where bacteria accumulate on the teeth. This makes your teeth whiter, and that's a unique feature of neem. What you need to do is take 2 to 3 neem leaves, wash them and chew them thoroughly. Chew them so well that they mix with your saliva and form a paste in your mouth. Once it becomes thin and runny, you need to swish it around your mouth for 1 minute, just like you would with a mouthwash. This is very important. You need to swish it thoroughly so that it reaches every part of your mouth and every corner of your teeth. It's just like when you clean a floor. When you wash it thoroughly with a wet cloth or mop, as we commonly say, in the same way, this will thoroughly clean every part of your mouth, reaching every corner. Wherever bacteria, the harmful germs, have accumulated, just like dust collects in the corners of a floor, it will go to those places and remove the germs, leaving your mouth feeling fresh. You need to do this for 2 to 3 minutes and continue for 7 days. You'll notice the difference from the very first day when your mouth feels fresh and your teeth have a special shine to them. That's when you'll realize how beneficial this is. And it's a very inexpensive method. Nothing about it is costly. It's easily available. The biggest advantage is that it improves the taste in your mouth. Your taste buds become active. There's no bad breath and your gums stop bleeding. Neem is also very important for the gums, but the only issue is that it's a bit bitter. So for that, let's move on to the next remedies. The second remedy is the use of alum, fitkari. There are two types of alum commonly available. One is rectangular called chorus, which people use after shaving. The other is stone-like, which you can get from a herbal store. Now, there are many methods given on the internet. Some say to burn it, some say to break it, others suggest different things. But I will tell you an easy method that you should do before going to bed at night. During the day, you can use toothpaste if you like, but at night you need to wet your toothbrush and also wet the alum. You will lightly rub the wet brush over the alum so that the components of the alum will transfer onto the brush. At night, you should gently brush from top to bottom. And after doing this, take 2 or 3 drops of coconut oil and thoroughly massage it onto your gums and teeth. And after that, keep it on for 2 or 3 minutes. Then gargle with lukewarm water mixed with salt. If you can't use coconut oil, I will share an alternative method at the end of the video, which is a very special technique that will benefit you greatly. So now let's move on to the important method, which is our third method, and you probably already understand what it is. Whenever it comes to tooth decay, if you search on Google or anywhere else, the most important leaves are guava leaves and mango leaves. They have a very special feature. The bacteria produce a glue-like substance called dextran, which helps them stick to the teeth. These leaves inhibit the enzyme called dextranase, so that this sticky layer doesn't form on the teeth and the bacteria can't stick to the teeth. They slip off instead of sticking. This prevents plaque from forming on the teeth and also prevents tooth decay. This is a very unique feature of mango leaves, and using a mouthwash made from them also reduces the bacteria in the mouth. What do you need to do? Take 2 to 3 leaves, wash them thoroughly, and then chew them well to make a paste. Once it becomes thin, swish it around your mouth thoroughly. What benefit will this have? The pH level in your mouth will decrease. If your mouth pH was low before, it will improve. Acidity in the mouth will be reduced, and your taste sensation will also improve. This is another unique feature of it. The biggest benefit of mango leaves is that they prevent cavities in the teeth. Whenever you chew mango leaves thoroughly, the components and ingredients released from them form a protective layer over your teeth, which prevents cavities. Now, let's move on to the third method, which is very important. There is a spice that is always found in every household kitchen, which is called clove. Now, whenever we do a temporary filling at the clinic, it contains eugenol, so these fillings are quite expensive. People charge $5,000, $3,000, but the same thing is available to you at home in the form of clove. So what should you do? There is also a special method for this because eugenol numbs the pain. We have gels like lignocaine, which are numbing agents, and research says that their effect is the same as this. As soon as you apply it, that current-like sensation immediately goes away and your pain disappears. So what should you do? Take a clove and place it over the cavity in the tooth where you have pain. Don't chew it, just press it gently. When you press it, eugenol will be released from inside, which will reach the nerve inside the tooth and numb it, making it insensitive. After that, you should chew it well and then rinse your mouth. This is a very simple method that will relieve your pain and sensitivity to hot and cold. If you can't do this, there's another way. Mix 2 or 3 drops of coconut oil with 2 or 3 drops of clove oil. Apply it to a piece of cotton and place it on the cavity in the tooth where you have pain. Your pain will be relieved immediately. This is also a very special method. After that, spit it out and your mouth will feel fresh and your problem will be resolved as well. So this oil is very beneficial. You can either apply it on cotton and place it, chew it, or even use it as a mouthwash. When you apply it on cotton, you should leave it on for 5 minutes so that it can take effect. After that, you should spit it out. Another method, as I mentioned to you earlier, is that if you are cleaning your teeth by applying alum to your brush, and after that, if you don't want to use coconut oil, you can do something else which is quite special. Take a 200 milliliter bottle, add 2 to 3 teaspoons of coconut oil and clove oil into it, then fill the rest with water, mix it well, and make a mouthwash. This is a very special mouthwash. Swish it in your mouth for 30 seconds like this. After that, spit it out, and you will notice a significant difference. Your mouth will feel fresh, and the harmful bacteria in your mouth will also decrease. You should do this for 2 months, and after that, your teeth will become excellent. Now, of all the remedies I have mentioned, the 4 remedies I have told you about, first are neem leaves, second is alum, third is mango leaves, and lastly, clove or clove oil. I have told you 4 methods. You can do 1 or 2 of them. It's not necessary to do all 4. According to your convenience, you can follow one or two remedies. So finally, as I mentioned at the beginning, the fruit that will make your teeth as strong as steel. The first fruit, which is easily available, is jamun, black plum. Jamun also tightens the gums. It has an astringent quality and contains vitamin C, which strengthens the gums. Secondly, eating raw carrots, raw radishes, and raw apples helps scrub your teeth, cleans them, and makes them stronger. And thirdly, consuming yogurt, milk, and cheese provides calcium phosphate to your teeth, which strengthens them. I hope you liked today's information. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment box below. Thank you.